It's July 31st, 2021, and my name is Daniel Mackenber. And thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. You know, we are living in very confusing times. I mean, the information that is being put out does not even line up. The news media can't get anything straight. Our leaders can't keep anything straight. They're not even consistent from what happened a year ago. What even happened 6, 7, 8 months ago when they were on the campaign trail. And so we're at the precipice of being given a choice. And ironically, my name is Daniel. Daniel means God is my judge. It can also have the idea that I am one of God's judges, meaning that a person could actually be a judge who is actually telling people what is right, or perhaps interpreting the law. There's different things like that. And so it's interesting that my mother named me Daniel. I have read the Bible thousands of times in my lifetime, believe it or not. As some of you know, I was a pastor. A lot of things have happened in life. And as part of the waking and realization of what's going on, it has been disturbing to look at not only the Bible as it's been interpreted and understand that it has been misinterpreted, to come up with a lot of questions and realize that current events are not necessarily lining up with what we've been taught. But there's something even more disturbing to me, and that is how the leaders today, especially in Christianity, but even in Judaism and other religions, are not standing up and doing the right thing. Remember Daniel. As soon his enemies came against him, they got the king to pass a law that would destroy him, take him down, and he'll be heard of no more. What did Daniel do? As soon as he knew that writing was signed, as soon as he knew that law was set in place, he went and did not comply. He went, and in his case, he opened his window because it was against the law for him to pray to his God. He opened the window, he began to pray. They arrested him. They threw him into the den of the lions. And the story goes that the king couldn't sleep that night, and he went, and they ended up finding Daniel. No harm had come to him. He had been protected because he did the right thing in that instance by not complying. As a result, his life was saved. Those who thought to destroy him were the ones that were thrown into that den of lions. They ended up being the ones that were destroyed. There is so much misinformation out here. It is very, very confusing. But amidst that, one can do the research and come to understand a lot of what's really taking place during this time, and what events and what positions that we should take according to how we understand the Bible, and understand when a law is placed, or it's not even necessarily a law, a mandate, a demand. When a leader says this is a requirement, it is our job and our duty as sovereign citizens of the world to say, no, we will not comply. And if it means we have to go through arrest, if it means we have to go through whatever it is, we will. We will stand our ground. We will rise up to be the Daniels of this generation, and to the best of our ability to warn people that what is coming down the pipeline is not safe. We don't need another lockdown. We don't need masks to go back on our faces. They are not only not safe, but they have made many of us sick. The people in charge need to be held responsible by us, and we need to do the right thing by actually not complying in this thing. You know, I had a friend actually point out to me the part that was so interesting in how Daniel actually walked out of that lion's den. You see, compliance is not the best way to ever handle anything if you think about it. I mean, there's situations, maybe at a job or something, where safety is more important and you want to comply with that. But we've been told what's safe and what's not safe. And the problem is, what we have been told is safe has not even been proven to be safe. It's being told to us by people that are not the experts. They're trying to make us think that they're the experts. They're the experts at killing us. They're the experts at destroying this earth. They're the experts at taking everything away from you while they promise the moon and the stars and everything in between. This is the time to tap into our intuition. This is not the time to cower. This is not the time to comply. This is the time for our voices to be heard, to realize there are more people getting sick by the supposed cure than the real cure that is also available to anyone that wants to boost their immune system. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not the time to be asleep. This is not the time to sit around and allow your religion to comfort your mind when your heart knows very, very well what the truth is. Furthermore, I also encourage you, you want the truth, you ask for the truth, be ready for it to expose your religion. Your religion may be a big part of the fraud of what is going on today, perpetrating things that were never intended to be done, that God never asked us to do. It's been all part of the fraud. And by the way, I'm going to go ahead and put it in this YouTube video on YouTube for as long as it will remain up. We've got to call the fraud the fraud. We, the people, the sovereign people of the United States of America, must hold our politicians responsible for what they have done. They have stolen an election, and they will not get away from it, because several of us are light workers and star seeds that came to this earth for this period of time, and we will never forget, and we will not rest until it's resolved. End of story. And stop telling me that it has been proven otherwise when the facts are there. You just don't want to listen. You don't want to believe it, because it's more important for you to live in your head in the illusion of what you think this world is. Snap out of it, do your research, and realize what's really going on, and step up and be a Daniel. Step up and be a David. Step up and be the people that you have hailed and taught others and said that they should be. How about our leaders become the true leaders and have the courage, the wisdom, and the fortitude to do the right thing? The right thing in this instance is do not comply. You'll have a great day. If this video resonates with you, please like and share. Let's get this word out. Let's encourage one another. Let's band together as brothers and sisters. We're all part of the collective. We're all part of the light workers. We're all part of making this world a better place and removing corruption. And so it is. Namaste.